Hi, this is a Dell optiplex I got for about 200 ringgit or $50 from Carousel, and I'm going to turn this into a home server. This optiplex is rocking an i5 3570 with 4GB of DDR3 RAM and 512 gigs of NVMe SSD storage. And since we're going to create a NAS from it, I will transfer the 1TB hard drive from my main machine into this Dell optiplex. Okay, so I need to define some goals first. First, I'm gonna install Arch by the way. Next is I'm gonna set up LVM to have more expansion room in the future, and then I'm also going to set up a SME to connect to the server more easily. And fourth is to set up Ethernet connection to transfer file faster instead of through Wi-Fi. And that's it. Okay, installing through SSH. You might be wondering, why am I using SSH? Well, because my monitor is absolute shit. So Padman key, verify signature, installation through SSH. Here. Now copy and paste and back. Wait, I'm gonna check the router real quick. Oh yeah, turns out I forgot to connect Wi-Fi. Oops. So if you run mnet again, it should show up. Yeah, this one SSH 0.1.69. Yeah, now I should be able to install it normally, right? Boot the live environment. Set the keyboard first. Please keymax. Right US. Okay. No keys US. Then verify the boot mode. 64-bit. Wi-Fi is already connected, and we don't need to do this. Now set the time. I'm that CTL. Here it says 4 PM and here 8 AM. It's wrong, so lnsf/sc/local time. It's like a way to set the time. Oh yeah, here. lnsf/users share zone info / sc local time. And and -w system, and yeah, it now shows 4 p.m. I now partition the disk. I'm use disk for this / NVMe 0 and 1 new 1 GB and type EFI and new let's give it 8 GB and type is going to be Linux swap, and the rest going to be for root. Well, that was easy enough. And now formatting the partition. mkfaext4/dev/ NVMe 0 and 1 p3 and mkswap /dev/ NVMe 0 and 1 p2 and mkfs.fat-f 32/dev/ NVMe 0 and 1 p1. Yes. Now mount /dev/ NVMe 0 and 1 p3/mnt and mount -mkdir/dev/ NVMe 0 and 1 p1/mnt/boot and swap on /dev/ NVMe 0 and 1 p2. Now for pack strap -k/mnt base Linux firmware Intel ucode, since we're using a Intel CPU, and then LVM2 Linux headers, and we're going to use system deboot for this. Also install man vim and also neofetch. And now we wait. Oh yeah, okay. So it's done now, and I'm configure the file system. Then fstab-u/mnt, and it will point to scfstab /csroot/mnt, and we should be able to run fast fetch. Yeah, nice. Wait, what is it? 4 GB. So turns out the RAM had different voltages. This caused the one with the lower voltage to not be recognized by the motherboard. Right now for localization. So vim/sc/locale.com lang equals en us.utf-8 and vim/sc/vconsole.com key map equals us. Now locale-gen and vim/sc/locale.gen en us. And yeah, it now work. And we also need to configure the hostname sc/hostname server. It need RAMs. Okay, before that I need to do the root password first, and also set up system deboot boot ctl install. Which specs the random-zip file is world accessible? What does this mean? I will just ignore it. Yeah, this thing. Vim slash boot slash loader.conf. Something like this. arch.conf timeout for default console mode max editor no. Next, adding loaders. Vim. Yeah, I need to see the FS tab first. This is the boot partition. Yank. And vim slash load boot slash loader slash entries slash arch.conf. Title arch server. Linux slash vm linux init rd slash init ramp dash linux the image. And options, root equals UUID equals pass rw. For LVM, I think there's something I need to do in the config slash LVM. For LVM, system requirement already modify and create init ramp image. Oh yeah, here. Vim slash scmk init cpio.conf and hooks. Next F LVM2. So yeah. And mk init cpio-p. Okay, nice. Now that I think it's done now. And reboot. Okay. Reboot. Oh shit, I forgot to install Wi-Fi and SSH. And for some reason, when I try to boot into a server, it says that the root user is locked. And here's a sped up clip of me trying to fix it. Oh wait, I think I know why. I think the reason is because I'm pointing at the EFI partition and not the root partition here. Vim at EFI slash root slash loader and entry slash arch.conf. After this it should work, right? Reboot. And now to like make it more convenient, I'ma create a hostname called server. So the IP is going to be 192.168.0.69 server LAN. Okay, now I should be able to SSH into the server -LAN. Yay. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. So I restarted SSH and added a new user called remote, and it should work now. What if I didn't? Oh, I forgot to set the user password.
A few moments later.
Yeah, it works now. And now and to create a home directory for the user, mkdir/home/remote, and the user won't have any sudo permission, because if you want to do anything with sudo, you will just su to the root user anyways. Oh yeah, for information, I also changed some things regarding Wi-Fi, including this, and also iwd/main config. I also changed the resolving servers to systemd. Install Arch. Done. Next is setup LVM. Okay, so I already have a volume Chroot setup on dev/vg storage, so I should need to activate it first. Storage lsblk-f. Yeah, so it's this one, right? So is it as simple as just mount it to like fs tab? Like /dev/vg storage uid equals Ctrl+Shift+V, and yeah, there's srv, and the format is going to be ext4 and defaults, also no a time, 02. Now mount-a. Your system fs tab has been modified. Systemctl daemon reload, and mkdir/srv. ls/srv, and yeah, you see the file has been mounted, so it can be marked as done. Now set up SMB. pacman-s SMB. Right, it's called samba, right? Yeah. Because samba does not provide this file, one needs to create it before starting SMB servers. It can be found on the Git repo. Copy. And vim sc samba and smb.conf and paste. Now workgroup, home server. Don't give it a better name. Shows. I will give it this name. Server string. This. Arch server. And row is standalone server. Next is this home directory. I'm gonna delete this. Printer also delete. Now the following two entries demonstrate how to share a directory so that two users can press file Ctrl+V G X. Let's call this NAS storage, and path is going to be srv, and valid user is remote, public is no, writable is yes, printable is no, and create a mask. Now quit and systemctl enable SMB. Systemctl start SMB. Now I think I could just do this. Browse network SMB /NAS. Wait, the server name is going to be Arch server-lan. Right. Samba users and password separate from that of the Linux user account. Replace Samba user with the chosen Samba user account or SMB password -a. Name this remote. And it's your right 1.9.168.1.69. It's not sharing. How to connect user to samba to now? Wait, remote, and the domain is going to be Wilhelm. Remember forever. Connect. Next. Remote Wilhelm. Remember forever. And yeah, it works out. Yay. And now the last one. Connect via Ethernet. To do this, I'm gonna check this one. Should I do for DHCP? Maybe, but it seems like DHCP is going to be more simpler. Okay. Vim.sc/systemd network/wired.network. I'm gonna just do this. IP link. It's ENO1. Yeah, NO1. And since I'm using network manager here, so how do you connect network manager to a server? User system D network D with through Ethernet and DHCP. Must disable enable network manager and network manager manage the interface via DHCP. You know what? We'll connect just through a static IP. Vim.sc systemd, and this is the same, only this need to be changed. I think the other ones don't need to be touched. 172.1.0.69, and for the Ethernet thing, I will just use NMTUI 1.9.67. Let me try like pinging it 172.1.69. System D network D Ethernet connection. Managing wired connection with System D network D. Yeah, this one. Address gateway DNS. Oh, and paste. Change the name for the design. Wait. If I ping 1.9.172.1.1.69, it's still not working. And fast fetch. Yay. So this done. Now all I need to do is to set hostname for easier access. If I do smb:// server-eth/srv, wait, is it not? What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's less. And connect. Now I should be able, yeah. And then I will pin this first slash side pane, and rename to home server. Yay. And now if I try to like move this from computer to here, it should be pretty fast from here to here. And yeah, it's at 70 megabits per second. It is through Ethernet, by the way. If this was through Wi-Fi, it would be way slower. Overall, I will give this project a difficulty of 5 out of 10, since more of its difficulty comes from reading documentation. And also, I will give it a satisfaction rating of 7 out of 10, because even though I made so many mistakes while setting up this machine, I learned so much along the way. In general, would I recommend this project to everyone? Yes.